Greetings and welcome to another Badland Brawl video. To those who are new around here, I am Grapey and I'll be your host for today's video. First, a quick disclaimer, there's some construction work going around my locality, so if you hear loud noises, I apologize for that. I'll try to rectify it as best as I could. Now back to the video. Today's video will be about one of my personal favorite clone, the Cluster Bomb. One more thing, I've added difficulty rating for every combo that I'm going to show in this video. 1 star being very easy, whereas 5 star means it's really tough and would take a lot of practice and a bit of luck to perform it. First, let's look at the stats of the clone. It's a 4 mana mythical clone with great all around offensive stats ranging from high tower damage, clone damage, and as a bonus it has stomp damage as well. The Cluster Bomb will explode into 3 mini bombs 6 seconds after it touches the ground, which you can later use if your primary combos fail. Enough talk about the stats, let's move on with the combos. The first one isn't even a combo, you can just roll the bomb on the ramp and it will roll up to the enemy tower and explode near them, pushing the mini bombs into the tower. You don't want to do this if your opponent has blast bot or blast grenade, as it can be used against you. Here's the first real combo that I learned with this clone. Sling the bomb up in the air and then catch it with help of a balloon to take it to the enemy tower. It's simple and flashy and might take a bit of practice to do. Another way to do this combo is to roll the bomb on the ground and then grab it with the balloon once it reaches the middle of the bridge. This will sometimes juke your opponent. An upgrade to the balloon would be Snatcher. You can drop the bomb on the ramp and then grab it with the Snatcher to take it to the enemy tower. Simple stuff really. A better way to do it is to catch the bomb mid-air with the Snatcher. It's faster and flashier and harder to defend. Another good pairing with the Cluster Bomb would be the Blast Grenade. Sling the bomb to the middle of the bridge and then quickly follow it up with the Blast Grenade slightly behind the bomb in this fashion. If you struggle with the previous one, you can drop the bomb close to this blue pebble on the bridge and then quickly roll the blast grenade out of the bridge. This combo works really well if you have an upgraded blast grenade. Rocket is an excellent pusher. It can be used to push the Cluster Bomb, but not like this. This won't give you style points. Instead, here's what my friend Darkshade taught me. Drop the bomb close to the tower in this particular arc. Learn this arc is important. And then quickly follow it up with a rocket to hit it in midair. If the previous one wasn't flashy enough, you can always add in a sticky bomb in the combo to make it more damaging and flashier. You will need a ton of practice with this combo. There's a lot of ways you can fail to do it, but when you do manage to do it successfully, it feels so satisfying. You can use the similar approach with doggos, but you have to push it upwards so that it gains more height and distance. And similar technique can be used with a variety of clones like Doggo House, Core Bomber, and Drago. Pufferbug is a good option for a fast Cluster Bomb combo. Just make sure there's enough room for the Pufferbug to come out completely from the tower so that it can puff up and push the bomb. Blastfish is another great addition with the Cluster Bomb. It's simple, hard to defend, and if the opponent doesn't defend the fish, it's additional damage. Here's the combo that I found recently and I fell in love with. You can push the Cluster Bomb with a magnet at great speed. Drop the bomb close to the tower and then push it with the magnet slightly upwards. Even when I failed to do the combo, it somehow managed to land the bomb inside the enemy tower. Another great thing about this combo is that you can use the magnet afterwards with another bombs, like sticky or plain bomb. Or you can use the magnet with another clone for combos and then later use the Cluster Bomb with the magnet. There are plenty of options for you to choose. Honestly, this combo is really fun to do and very practical in actual game, as well as the magnet will defend against oncoming pushes while you're doing your combo. This combo isn't foolproof either, you have to practice to be good with it, but it's definitely very versatile. Even with its nerf, Tornado is still a good pusher for the Cluster Bomb. Set it up close to your tower and then right before the tornado is about to finish, you can throw the cluster bomb in the tornado to push it straight to the enemy tower. If you're feeling particularly lazy, you can set up the tornado at the middle of the bridge, throw the cluster bomb in it, and then follow it up with a mini bomb under the cluster bomb. This will push the cluster bomb just enough so it can reach the enemy tower. You need one clone under the cluster bomb for it to make it to the enemy tower. The push force of the tornado isn't strong enough to do it itself. If you have an upgraded springboard, it can be a really good pusher for the cluster bomb. Just set up the springboard close to your tower and roll the bomb in it. Mine is pretty under level, so it doesn't have that push force. Better way to do it would be to drop it from the top of the tower to give it more distance and speed. But the best way, according to me, would be to set up the springboard close to the middle of the bridge and then throw the cluster bomb on top of it. Back when the springboard was really good and strong, you could have attached a sticky bomb to the cluster bomb to send them both to the enemy tower at really fast speed. But oh, how the mighty has fallen. It doesn't work now. It doesn't have enough push force for it.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Enough melodrama. In certain scenarios, when I have an oncoming Jackie, Striker Boy or Rogue to my tower, I would just drop the bomb behind the clone and then push my own blast pod into them. The stomp damage of the cluster bomb is really helpful for finishing off low health enemy clones such as Magma Golem, then you can use it for your own advantage. The stomp damage can damage and stop the momentum of an oncoming spider, and then if needed, the blast can kill the spider. These are the most common combos that I have found on the ladder or I do on my own, but I'm pretty sure there are plenty more combos with the cluster bomb and more would be added to the game when they add new clones that you can combo with the cluster bomb. Now let's move on with the other important stuff, how to defend against cluster bomb combos. Specifically the more common ones. Cluster bomb with blastfish is a really common combo that you will find on the ladder. To stop it, you would need a heavy clone to block the bomb and the following blast from the blastfish. Bomb Golem and Magma Golems are a really good pick, but I would prefer to do it with Bomb Golem because of its extreme mass. Magma Golem can do a good job as well, but sometimes the blastfish pushes the bomb and the Magma Golem into the tower. Yeah, fish are strong. If you're feeling daring enough, you can capture the oncoming cluster bomb with the Mind Tick, right when it's about to enter your tower. Wouldn't recommend it though. You can preemptively set up a tornado if you know the opponent is going for the combo to neutralize it completely and use your own clones as counter push. Similar to tornado, you can use the anti-gravity preemptively if you know the opponent is going for the combo. Magnet is all around a great defensive clone, but sometimes it doesn't work, so I would use it but sparely. The anti-gravity is not good for fast moving combos such as with Tornado or Snatcher, so I wouldn't recommend using it if your opponent is using such combos. Magnet is pretty good for stopping fast moving combos as it has a big body to block the combo and it pulls the bomb towards itself. Another common combo that you will find would be Snatcher with Cluster Bomb. Magnet is a pretty great counter for it as it keeps the Snatcher in place. If you don't have any reliable defense, you can use the Doggos to push the Snatcher back and buy yourself some time. Arrows are usually a great counter for Snatcher, but if the bomb explodes near your tower, you might take hit from one or two mini bombs. Flying Doggos are usually a great counter for ear clones, but if the cluster bomb is about to explode near your tower, don't use it. Push the Snatcher away with the magnet so that it doesn't explode near you, and then you can use the magnet for combos. Fireball can kill the Snatcher, but this exploding cluster bomb will still deal damage to your tower. Only use it if the cluster bomb is not gonna explode near your tower. Rocket can help you buy some time if you don't have any adequate defenses in your hand, but sometimes the physics engine of the game says, screw it, I'm not doing it, and the Snatcher stays right next to your tower. If you're good with your aim, you can kill the Snatcher with your Spiky. And if you're not good with your aim, you can use Drago to block the Snatcher and hopefully kill it. And if everything fails, you can just use a heavy clone to push it all the way back. If you really want to make a statement, you can attach a sticky bomb on the Snatcher and then push it with Rocket. Now that's a power move. Not that easy to do, but looks awesome. You can stop a Snatcher which is snatching a cluster bomb by using your own Snatcher to snatch the Snatcher which is snatching a cluster bomb, snatch it back to the enemy tower. Yes, I know I'm weird. Arrows are a great counter if the bomb is not gonna explode next to your tower, and it covers a large area so there's a less chance of missing. My final verdict on the clone is that it's a really strong offensive clone. If the game had a tier list, it would definitely be in the A tier. Speaking of tier list, I think I should make a tier list video. Anyways, back to the topic. The cluster bomb is one of my favorite clone to put into any deck. It's versatile, it's powerful, it's relatively cheap at 4 cost, and there are plenty of combos that you can do with it. According to me, it doesn't require any buffs or nerfs. It's perfectly fine where it is right now. But what do you think about the clone? Let me know. These are my thoughts on the clone, and I will see you guys next time with another video. Till then, this is Grapey signing out.